Hello, everybody. Welcome to Group Chat, your weekly podcast for everything disability. Today I have with me Jonathan Shar, Ibby,
Hello.
and David C, and myself, David D.
G'day.
How are we today?
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
I'm very good, thank you, David. How are you, David and Jonathan?
We're fine.
That's awesome.
David
And
D,
how are you,
fine,
David C?
David C is going well for this 100th episode. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Very, very
The
exciting.
100th episode on Crib Chat.
Yeah, quite an achievement, I reckon.
It's all good.
So what are we going to be talking about today, David C?
Well, I thought about going through some questions with you guys about, how we set up the Crip Chat and, some highlights and just, your thoughts on how things are going and all that. So I got some questions I wrote out. I did some preparation today, which is quite good. I think. So we'll run to them if you don't mind. Right?
Awesome.
So the first question is to probably you all, I guess, and basically it's to just tell us like what made you all want to create Crip Chat, and what was your vision behind the podcast. I'll ask perhaps I'll have to ask like Ibby first.
Yeah, look, I really didn't create Crib Chat, but I felt like I needed to, have a voice. Just I guess talk about situations based on my life experiences, and hopefully use that to, I guess, educate and also inform other people with disability who go through the same experiences on a daily basis.
Yeah.
But however, the co-founder is right here with us, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan!
Hello!
Jonathan! Tell us
Thank you everyone for tuning in to answer your question. I think it's all about representation. I'm feeling like our perspectives matter, even when COVID knocked us down every week. We gathered and unloaded on a topic and just spread inclusion to all. How about you, David?
Look, thanks for asking. Say, with disability, we like to, with this podcast, we like to inform others that are not, that experience people with disability, the best way to go about it, and inform people with disability the best way to get around things and what to expect.
That's great, David.
So
exactly.
we wanna know. We can give the insight to those that haven't got disability, and the ones that have disability, give them the insight of how to get around things and how to
exactly.
inform others.
Exactly.
That's good, David.
Yeah. So like looking back, guys, at the last 99 episodes of Crip Chat, what were some of your highlight topics that were discussed from your point of view, and like covered by the podcast in that time? I think some of the highlights were for you guys. The topics that were covered. How do we start with Jonathan? Jonathan, what were some of your highlights?
Well, I think the thing was access and inclusion really meant. We hear those terms bandied around, but it's not often we discuss it. But before we go on, hello Julie and hello Eliza. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat.
Yes, if you've got any
Sorry
questions,
for
please pop it in the chat.
taking
Please
over
like
Yes.
and share.
David.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David,
What was some of
thank you
your
for
highlights?
that.
Okay, what about inspiration porn? And also, there's a lot of topics that inform others about what is the best way to deal with people with disability.
Yep,
That's
yep,
true. Yeah.
yeah.
That is
How
true.
to come
Yeah. I mean,
across people with disability.
For me, one of the, I guess, the highlights of the previous 99 episodes would be, yeah, look, disability discrimination and bringing awareness to it, educating people, as well as, like David D mentioned, educating those that are, I guess, able-bodied into how to, I guess, um, treat people with disability better. So that's what we
And
yeah.
do on a weekly basis.
in
That's
the
what we're
in
here
the
for.
there was one topic that I just remembered:
Yep.
attitudes to people with disability.
Yeah, yeah. That's one of the highlights, one of the topics that are up there. And so we do it on a weekly basis. And so we will continue
Yeah.
to, I guess, do it to the best of our capabilities.
Yeah.
Awesome,
So,
awesome
so,
stuff.
so, guys, moving on to question three that Dean wrote for, that we like, and and this is a in-depth kind of secret question of how the podcast is actually prepared. Like how is each episode of Crip Chat actually produced each week to let the
Well,
viewers
Yeah.
have a bit of a insight
how
secret into
about
how we operate?
how about
That's a very quick question. Do you want me to go for it, David?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, yeah.
if
Whoever
you
wants
want
to talk.
if you want to explain it, or do you want me?
Either one, yeah,
I
that's
go for
fine.
it, David D. It's all yours. The spotlight is yours.
See, what we do, we look at comments that are up on the page on the podcast or any topics that are happening within today, and then we discuss it, and then we write our points, research it, and we have a meeting, and we research it, then write our points, and know what we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
So we
Nice.
make sure it's going to be relevant to today's time, most likely.
yeah,
We
yeah,
have a comment.
yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'll have a read through it. From Julie herself. So one of the topics for me is attitudes and barriers for people with disability, and educating our community about disability. Yeah, yeah. No, thanks for that, Julie. That I guess, yeah, that's something we could talk about, in depth further on. But I did. I think we've mentioned about that in our previous episodes, which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. So David D. So we do
Yes.
get ideas from our viewers about what topics we're gonna be talking about. But I believe throughout the week we do have that production meeting where all
Yes.
the podcasters come together and talk about what episode they wanna, I guess, talk about for the week. And of course, we draft that script, and that's how we get into production. and run the podcast on a weekly basis.
And
Yeah, good stuff.
we also wait for comments for others while we're doing the production. So if they can interact with us, we'll
Yeah,
we'll work it accordingly.
yeah.
Exactly,
So,
exactly. That's
I
what it's all about.
yeah, like so, guys. I mean, are there any particular areas that you think you would like to actually probably like have a greater impact in when it comes to like the disability community around the world? I mean, what like how do you guys think about that? Like how Crip Chat can
We
Go
actually
like
for it,
influence?
Jonathan.
So,
we like to build confidence.
so you know,
Mm.
I see this as a weekly check-in
Yep.
where we
Oh,
take the pulse of the Australian disability community. So to speak, try to spread it far and wide. We're all about inclusion, and that will always be a central theme of the podcast.
Yep.
yeah.
For sure, for sure.
How could Crip Chat best impact the disability community and awareness,
I can
etc.?
impact it can impact it by giving it knowledge and giving it past people with disabilities experiences and have a insight of people with disability to others and have others sharing their own different experiences.
Yeah.
So learning from each other's past experiences.
Yep. Terrific. Ibby, your thoughts on impact?
Yeah, yeah. No, thank you for that, David. So yeah, building on to what David and Jonathan spoke about. So look, the vision for the podcast is basically educating people around Australia and around the world on what it feels like to live with their disability and to go through the eyes of their experiences, learn from them. You know, that way you can I guess understand where they're coming from and help them become more inclusive in this society.
Yeah.
So become a part of society, become humans. And so the
Yeah.
podcast is designed to deliver just a topic on a weekly basis. And our vision more moving forward is just educating more people out there and bring awareness to those about people with disability. And hopefully we can become a more inclusive society in the
Yeah.
future. Thank you for that, David. See?
Fantastic. Yeah. And so now my last question for you all is a really fun one for us all, and it's to basically
I like
ask you
fun.
your right. What do you all think about working together as a team, in our working relationship together with each other? How does it work? And what are the challenges that presenting a weekly podcast actually are for you all? Start with you,
Mm.
Jonathan, for us all.
I
Okay.
think we have a good working relationship. We take the themes of what we communicate and create an atmosphere of mutual respect.
Yep,
And
yep, for sure.
Yeah.
I think the main challenges from time to time we get busy and things come up. So we try and make this our Friday tradition, but that's not always possible.
Yeah,
Agree with you.
good
I
stuff, good
agree with
stuff.
that. Evie, what do you
So
think
good.
about working together with us all?
Yeah, look, I think there's that mutual, I guess, respect and understanding. It's we have a great team. Yeah, look, it's hopefully you can we can build on that, and yeah, we just work. So I guess we flow very easily. We work well with the team. One of the challenges is look, everyone's busy, everyone's got a schedule. Sometimes it can be hard to, be more organized, but we do it so well on a weekly basis. And yeah, we'll continue working the way we do and just keep up the good work, Jonathan and everyone else. A job well
Exactly.
done.
Yeah, that's a question.
Do you have a list of topics that you discuss in your weekly meetings for the podcast? Well, I guess we usually do have like a kind of like a what do you call it, a schedule of the topics that we're going to be running on a weekly basis. So thank you for asking the question, Julie. Go ahead, David Day, all yours.
Okay, now the way we work together, see, I feel like we're an engine. Each one's got their own different disability, and we all can talk about different disabilities. So
No, I agree.
we're like a well-oiled engine. If
Nice.
Yep.
one misses out a point, the other one can jump in and
Take
will
over.
try to take over and show that there's this point in within disability. We
Mm,
try
Yeah.
not to miss out on anything, and
awesome.
and our what's called
Challenges.
our challenges is technology and being
Yeah,
free at the same time.
That's true.
yeah. It's always about the IT.
So,
And
guys,
also
final thoughts?
funding. If you
Yeah.
want, if you can, if you want to hear us more, we need a bit of funding. If you, it's tax deductible. If you
Yeah.
wanna
I guess donate, huh?
donate, you can.
Yeah.
It's all about the donation. And if you want to do it for an awesome cause, go for it. Sorry,
And
Jonathan.
look, we don't get any government funding
No government help there.
that makes us independent. So it is important, if you enjoy what we do at Career Protector Australia, to keep Career chatting.
Yeah. That's right. So, guys, final thoughts? Ibby?
Final thought.
Yeah, look, I'll go ahead. Look, a job well done to all of you podcasters. Keep up the great work. Just, yeah, come in, deliver your content. Hopefully, you can engage more viewers. And hopefully, people will donate to this great organization who
And
mean well. They
don't
mean well.
and please don't forget to comment and like and share. to
Thank you,
enjoy
David.
our
Yeah.
podcast. We'd like to
Over to
know what
you.
topics you like,
Yep.
and we always like to hear your input
Awesome. Thank you, David.
and your
What are
thoughts.
your final thoughts, Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan. What are your final thoughts, Jonathan?
My final thought is if you want to be a guest, you know how to choose because you're watching a distributor. Don't be a stranger. Come
Yeah.
on, we don't bite.
No,
That's
we don't.
true.
Yeah.
We're very nice and pleasant.
Thank you,
Well,
Jonathan.
that's it for this 100th episode. Thank you, everyone. You guys did a great job, as we all
Well,
did a great job as usual. And may we celebrate a bit by going a big woohoo!
Oh,
yes,
100 episodes.
keep up
That's
the
not
great
bad.
yes, we made it to the 100th episode.